Jai Sai Ram, Sri Sai Satcharitra, Chapter 18 and 19, Part 3. In a few minutes, Shama came out and sat talking with Himabant. He said, "The Leelas of this god is inscrutable. There is no end to his Leelas. Who can see them? He plays or sports with his Leelas. Still, he is outside of them, that is unaffected by them. What do we rustic know? Why does not Baba himself tell stories? Why does he send learned men like you to fools like me? His ways are inconceivable. I can only say that they are not human." With this preface, Shama added, now remember a story which I shall relate to you. I know it personally. As a devotee is resolved and determined, so is Baba's immediate response. Sometimes Baba puts the devotees to severe test and then gives them Upadesh, instructions. As soon as Hemabant heard the word Upadesh, a flash of lightning crossed through his mind. He at once remembered the story of Mr. Sati's Guru Charitra reading and thought that Baba might have sent him to Shama in order to give peace to his restless mind. However, he curbed this feeling and began to listen to Shama's stories. They all showed how kind and affectionate Baba was to his devotees. Hemabant began to feel a sort of joy while hearing them. Then Shama began to tell the following story. Mrs. Radhabai Deshmukh. There was an old woman by name Radhabai. She was the mother of one Kaka Saheb Deshmukh. Hearing Baba's fame, she came to Shirdi with the people of Sangamner. She took Baba's darshan and was much satisfied. She loved Baba intimately and resolved in her mind that she should accept Baba as her guru and take some upadesh from him. She knew nothing else. She determined to fast herself unto death. So long as Baba did not accept her and give her any upadesh or mantra, she stayed in her lodging and left off taking any food or water for 3 days. I was frightened by this ordeal of the woman and interceded with Baba on her behalf. I said, "Deva, what is this you have started? You drag so many persons here. You know that old lady. She is very obstinate and depends on you entirely. She has resolved to fast unto death if you do not accept and instruct her. If anything worse happens, people will blame you and say that Baba did not instruct her and consequently she met her death. So take some mercy on her, bless her and instruct her." On seeing her determination, Baba sent for her, changed the turn of her mind by addressing her as follows. "O mother, why are you subjecting yourself to unnecessary tortures and hastening your death? You are really my mother, and I am your child. Take pity on me and hear me through. I tell you my own story, which, if you listen carefully, will do you good. I had a guru. He was a great saint and most merciful. I served him long, very long, till still he would not blow any mantra into my ears. I had a keen desire never to leave him, but to stay with him and serve him, and at all costs receive some instruction from him. But he had his own way. He first got my head shaved and asked me to 2 paise as dakshina. I gave the same at once. If you say that as my guru was perfect, why should he ask for money, and how should he be called desireless? I replied plainly that he never cared for coins. What he had to do with them? His 2 paise were firm faith and patience and perseverance. I gave these 2 paise or things to him, and he was pleased. I resorted to my guru for 12 years. He brought me up. There was no dearth of food and clothing. He was full of love. Nay, he was love incarnate. How can I describe it? He loved me most. Rare is the guru like him. When I looked at him, he seemed as if he was in deep meditation, and then we both were filled with bliss. Night and day I gazed at him with no thought of hunger or thirst. With no thought of hunger or thirst, without him I felt restless. I had no other object in my mind to meditate, nor any other thing than my guru to attend. He was my sole refuge. My mind was always fixed on him. This is one paise of Dakshina. Saburi, patience or perseverance, is the other paise. I waited patiently and a very long time on my Guru and served him. This Saburi will ferry you across the sea of this mundane existence. Saburi is manliness in man. It removes all sins and afflictions, gets rid of calamities in various ways, and casts aside all fear and ultimately gives you success. Saburi is the mine of virtues, consort of good thought, Nishida, faith, and Saburi, patience, are like twin sisters, loving each other very intimately. My Guru never expected any other thing from me. He never neglected me, but protected me at all times. I lived with him and was sometimes away from him. Still, I never felt the want or absence of his love. He always protected me by his glance, just as the tortoise feeds her young ones, whether they are near her or away from her, on the other side of the river bank by her loving looks. O mother, my Guru never taught me any mantra. Then how shall I blow any mantra into your ears? Just remember that Guru's tortoise like love glance, that is his loving glance, gives us happiness. Do not try to get mantra or upadesh from anybody. Make me the sole object of your thoughts and actions, and you will no doubt attain Paramartha, the spiritual goal of life. Look at me wholeheartedly, and I in turn look at you similarly. Sitting in this masjid, I speak the truth, nothing but the truth, no sadhanas. No proficiency in 6 shastras are necessary. Have faith and confidence in your Guru. Believe fully that Guru is the sole actor and doer. Blessed is he who knows the greatness of his Guru and thinks him to be Hari, Hara, and Brahma, Trimurti incarnate. Jai Sai Ram.